Everybody, this is Carla Wadnix with today's inspiration, and I just want to encourage you as always that you can live every day on purpose. This is September, mid September 2021, and it's been a year, more than a year, almost 2 years. Well, this is the second year of the pandemic, the COVID coronavirus, COVID-19 pandemic. I just want to just go on record with this. I miss y'all. I miss y'all. The last time I was at a big gathering with people was February 28, 2020, with my family. Thank God it was with my family. We were all in New Orleans for the birthday party of one of my cousins. And I'm so glad we all were together. And it was a good time. It was a celebration. It wasn't a funeral. And we were all together. Just when we got back home to Mississippi, just maybe that was February 28th, March of 2020 is when it was really blown out that the coronavirus was a pandemic. It was it was being reported at that time that there was this virus going around, but we didn't know how serious it was. But it was March of 2020 that it became such big news. So many people have contracted it and died. Um, we actually didn't even go to our church after that because they were saying, no gatherings and what have you. Churches were closing, places were closing, people were losing jobs, but most importantly, people were losing lives. And then in November of 2020, my husband and I, we contracted the coronavirus. Thank God it was a mild case and we recuperated. We didn't have to go to the hospital. We were at home quarantined, but we had it. We could have been more of a statistic. We were statistics because we had it, but we could have been those in the hospital. I have underlying health conditions, um, more so than my husband. I could have been one that couldn't survive, you know, but God brought us through. But anyway, we're still here. We are, although we're still standing. Things life has changed. I don't know when it's going to be the same again. We're back at church, but we have our mask on. He goes to work every day. He has to wear his mask. Go to the store. You have to wear your mask. Still social distancing. Um, but when we were coming home from church today, actually, we were driving behind somebody that we know, and I hadn't seen her since before the pandemic, um, and it just made me think of things and how I miss people. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going places where there's a whole bunch of people. I'm not doing it. I'm not ready for that. My next month I'll be 60. I would have liked to have had a party. I wanted to have a gathering where all my family could come, but I'm not doing it. It's not safe. I'm going to have a party on Zoom. I'm going to have a gathering on Zoom, and I hope people that I invited, I hope they show up. So wherever they are in this country, they can be a part of it, via Zoom. But I'm so excited about. I praise God and I ask Him to allow me to live to see 60. Let me see my birthday. Um, but it's a big milestone, and I wanted it to be with my family and friends. I wanted a big dinner, a big, a party, but we can't do that. I'm just gonna thank God for letting me see 60, and I hope that I do have good attendance on Zoom. But I just want to say that I miss y'all. I miss I miss people. You know. Uh, so I hope that this pandemic gets under control, and I'm gonna I'm gonna say get your vaccination. I'm vaccinated. I'm thinking about getting the booster shot. Um, but wear your mask. I see people at gatherings without their mask, and it's so dangerous. That's spreading the disease. that's helping it stay here. Uh, I know it's all in God's hand, and I know that when it's time, it will pass. But until then, let us do what we have to do and what we can do to help prevent it. But I can't say it enough. I miss people. I love y'all, and let's get back to normal. Let's hopefully we get back to normal or this new normal. Um, it's amazing. Who would ever have thought that this would be going on? That we would live where we can't hug people. I'm a hugger. I'm a toucher. I like to hug, but I'm not hugging nobody outside my family, outside this house. I'm not shaking hands. You know, it just feels so detached. We can't even greet each other at church. It's just amazing. But y'all, let's stay strong. Let's do what we have to do. And just know that I miss you. God bless you. Have a great day. Again, this is Carla Y. Nix with today's inspiration.